The one thing I always did want to ask you is when I met Khan, he said when you were locked up, you knew everything was going to happen, and you said it down to a T.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry.
How'd you know?
Well, I
mean, for real, like,
yeah, the first one.
like I said, I always tell people all the time, I can't even explain this shit. Like, I already know everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm a one-on-one type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody ever seen something like this ever. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't really, like, say how I knew I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always been real. I've always been fly. Shit. You know what I mean? That's how it started. Just like, you know, when Conway, after he got shot, it was just like, yo, nah, our story realer than everybody. You know what I'm saying? We already lived the rapper's life, so that's easy. You know what I'm saying? The resume check out A1, that's easy. Other niggas got that. The resume, you know what I'm saying? Flaws on it. They just got fly. I always been fly. I've been fucking fly since that's all I know. So I was just like, yo, full throttle, man.
No moment in your life? It was always?
Because I always was a leader. I always was a boss. I always thought like that. You know what I'm saying? I never in my life had like, I always been the boss. You know what I'm saying? I always been a leader. So I ain't never had no big homies. I was the big homie.
When were you FLYGOD?
I mean, the FLYGOD transition came like, I don't know what was that, like right when the album came out, like right before. That's when the shit just was just like, can't nobody fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Like I started having that mentality. I always had that mentality, but like I started doing it like more in the music. You know what I'm saying? You know, FLYGOD, man. You know what I'm saying? Pootie said that shit, and it was a rap. Pootie been saying that shit.
Pootie was the first one to say it?
I mean, for real, besides me, yeah. Yeah, that's why she said that shit. She was 2 years old. She's 9. That was 7 years ago. So, you know what I'm saying? Ever since Pootie made that drop, it just stuck. You know what I'm saying? It's just been FLYGOD ever since. That's a baby. You know what I'm saying?
When was the moment, though, that you took yourself seriously
As a rapper?
As FLYGOD?
Shit, since day one. Like, you gotta understand, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I always had the mentality that can't nobody fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not something new. That's what I'm saying. I've never in my life ever looked at somebody like, yo, you know what I'm saying? In school, I was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? In the streets, I was that nigga. When I was a kid, I was that nigga. Now I'm grown. And just travel. You know, just as I grew. You know what I'm saying? I love wrestling. I'm front row now. I go love basketball. I sit front row courtside now. You know what I'm saying? It's just shit. I just enhanced this shit. But it always been, I always had the chains. I always was fly. I always had the baddest bitches. I was driving 2000s in 2000. You know what I'm saying? So that's
what made you stick with the art then?
I've been doing that since 9 years old. And that's another thing. That's what I'm saying. You got a lot of rappers that just got fly in the last year or two. You got everybody clothing designers now in the last 2 years or after they out, second, third album, now they doing clothes and they doing this and doing that. Bro, I've been doing that shit since 9, 10.
You know about 11, the comic book shit.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is.
What about the comic book shit?
Ain't no comic book shit. Don't let him fuck your questions up.